What is going on, guys? My name is Zora. Welcome back to Steins Gate. In the last episode, well, we sent a text message and everyone disappeared. Man, I wonder where they all went. Maybe alien abduction, I don't know. Maybe this is The Sims 4 and they're all getting probed and they'll all come back with purple babies. I wouldn't mind having a purple baby, personally. What? I'm just saying, okay? Anyway, let's jump into the video. What was that? Wait, look around. They're gone. Summer break. Noon. The busiest street in town. Just now, thousands of pedestrians vanished into thin air. Is this a dream? Am I hallucinating? I don't know. But they're gone. I saw them vanish with my own two eyes. I stand petrified, speechless and alone on an empty street, desperate to find someone, anyone. I look up. And there, at the top of Radican, sticking out from the 8th floor event hall where we just were. I'm just saying, but the Illuminati convert. Yeah, this is an eyeball. That's an eyeball. Is a crashed satellite? I'm pretty sure that was the one we saw on the roof earlier. Oh, we're finally getting into the actual visual novel. There is no end through the start, and it has a power it ruins and goes through. There is a street also in the star. Only the person who has wisdom can read the most foolish one. Oh my god, there's so much text, I can't read it all. If you would like to read it, please pause the video. There's Okabe. Ocarine. Okabe. Ocarine. Ferris. Kiryu. Moeka. Man, the eyeballs look like they just look like they're trying to hypnotize all of us. Open the eyes? A lot of old school TVs. Man, you can get like a bunch of those now for like $5 a piece at any pawn shop. It's weird. Game equal PC. Steins Gate. I love the intro. I'm just saying, it was a pretty good intro. Time travel paranoia? Okay. Hey, you. Can you see us? Why won't you answer? I'm asking you a question. Yes, you on the other side of the monitor. Oh, hi. Can you stop? Can you all three stop staring at you can keep staring at me, Mayuri. But anyone, you two, stop. Daru, intro, no. Bye. Your silence only strengthens my hypothesis. I suppose that, from your perspective, it appears that we are the ones inside the monitor. But that's where you're wrong. Oh shit, this is getting real. For it is you who are inside. Your reality is nothing but lies and shadows. Naturally, that includes you too. Oh man, if this was all fake, thank God, because this world sucks. True reality is on this side of the screen. Don't believe me? I don't blame you. Few are those who can handle the truth. But no matter, I shall speak in simpler terms, easy enough for even you to understand. This is the Future Gadget Laboratory, located in Akihabara, district of Tokyo. We call it simply the Lab. Our purpose is to shatter the system and plunge the world into chaos. Really? You shouldn't do bad things, Ocarine. Quiet, I'm a mad scientist, remember? You're about as mad scientist as Dale Gribble is from from King of the Hill. And now I am just imagining Ocarine in his outfit. From the station, head down Choidori until you reach Suhirocho Station and take a left onto Karamabashi Dori. In the alley before the traffic light, you'll find the rundown Oyama building. The lab is on the second floor. On the first floor is a store of ill repute called the Braun Tube Workshop. You can't miss it. It deals exclusively in CRT monitors of all things. Can you imagine? Even in the heart of Akihabara's electric town, the demand for CRTs is practically non-existent. But the proprietor of the Braun Tube Workshop, Tenoji, is also the owner of the building. That's how he can afford to maintain his ridiculously niche hobby shop, even as land value continues to rise. He may seem a rough sort, but he was no match for my charisma. Now the entire second floor is mine for next to nothing. Mwahaha! I digress. The Future Gadget Laboratory is currently experiencing a severe shortage of manpower. We welcome dedicated scientists from all fields to apply. At present, our researchers are... Ocarine. You've got to say lab mems, not researcher. Lab mems? Lab memes? I mean, yeah, these... You could meme this. I have a task for you guys. Meme just this single picture. Just meme it in the comments. Our lab memes, our lab members, laboratory members, are 3. I am the founder of the Future Gadget Lab. Lab member number 001, the insane mad scientist Hoyoin Kyoma. Ocarine is cuter though. Listen to my Yuri, okay? She is the best. Next, we have a resident cosplayer and only female member, lab member number 002, Shina Mayuri. Call me Mayushi. I like making costumes more than wearing them. And last, we have our resident super hacker, lab mem number 003, Hashida Itaru. Stop calling me that. It's super hacker, duh. Here at the Future Gadget Laboratory, we devote ourselves to the art of invention. For details, see our lab's homepage. Our top priority, of course, is to develop weapons for the war with the Dark Dominion, but the research has spawned a number of offshoot inventions. In fact, that's all it spawned. Our arsenal of future gadgets is up to 8, but this is just the beginning. I have a total of 108 inventions to create. Like in that tennis manga? Right, I get it. Oh, please, Daru, give me some recommendations. I need new things to watch. If you guys got any cool anime recommendations, I prefer dubbed. I know I'm gonna get a lot of hate for preferring dubbed anime. It's just I like to watch anime while I'm like editing or doing something else, so I can't really watch the entire time and read everything they say. So I just love having a dub that I can, you know, just listen to and like partially watch. So if you got any suggestions, please let me know. No, it's the member of Earthly Desires and Mortals, you @channel junkie. And I thought I told you not to interrupt me while I'm talking. Yeah, wouldn't want to interrupt you talking to yourself. I'm not talking to myself. Can't you see? I'm talking to the person behind the monitor. Ah, he just grinned. What? Why are you? What are you grinning about? Damn you! You don't even exist outside that monitor. Just say, "Don't look at me." I don't think that's gonna work. It appears our attempts to communicate have failed. It's sad to see someone so deeply in denial of reality. Maybe they think we're in the game. I doubt it's even occurred to them. But aren't your 2D girlfriends the same way? That's different. Those girls are my wives. Nobody cares about your harem. But Mayushi touched upon a very interesting theme, you know? What if we're actually just characters in a game? Anyway, we can know for sure? No. Come on! Such questions are meaningless. Our time is better spent thinking of ways to destroy the system. Nice Chunibyo, bro. I step back from the monitor. What the fuck is that? Displayed on the screen is an ugly cute character. Alpaca Man. This is a game called Alpaca Man 2, where you speak to Alpaca Man via a microphone and watch him react. Alpaca Man. The game exploded in popularity when it was released 10 years ago, but personally, I find only the ugly part of ugly cute to be true. I bought it yesterday, 500 yen used, headset included. I turned to Daru with a menacing glare. Shut it, hacker. I'm no Chunibyo patient. I sweep my hair back and flash a devilish grin. I am Hyoin Kyoma. That's your character name, right? Oh, Daru, your communication skills are beyond repair. I'll have you know, I go to a ton of offline meets, and I'm always the life of the party. The fat, bespectacled guy is my brother-in-arms and right-hand man, Hashida Itaru, nicknamed Daru. He's a hardcore otaku. You can always find him in front of the computer, playing games and watching anime. He has 2D wives on whom he cheats with 3D maids. I don't agree with the preferences, but to him, anything's fine as long as it's moe. He's the reliable and skilled partner who brings my ideas to fruition. Despite his insistence that software is his forte, he shows remarkable aptitude with hardware as well. Oh! The needle bit my finger. Over here, nursing a pricked finger, we have Shina Mayuri, a 16-year-old high school student. If you can believe it, I've known her since we were both small. She's also an otaku, nowhere near Daru's level though. And she's adorable, okay? Protect her, please. Please, protect her innocence. This ditzy girl is in charge of the lab's official costume division for women, and today she's working on costumes at her usual leisurely pace. Why does the future gadget laboratory need costumes for women? It doesn't. The truth is that Mayuri is completely useless. Oh, I'm about to fight this fucker. Ocarine, you do not diss my waifu, okay? I'm gonna die alone. Still, there's no way I would ever kick her out. After all, she was the first one to join the Future Gadget Laboratory. I still remember the day Mayuri first came to the lab. It was spring, she said to me. Mayushi is Okarine's hostage. I belong here. Hostage? Okay, and now we're definitely gonna have to fight Ocarine. Well, that certainly was cryptic. But her offer was my salvation. For she was the first to join me on my magnificent quest. She saved me from a solitary life on the run from the organization. I will never forget her kindness. Mayuri doesn't have to be useful. Her being here is enough. So she's the mascot! Okay, I take everything back. She's cute enough. So it works. So did Alpaca Man say anything? No, nothing. The human-faced alpaca inside the monitor was completely unresponsive. So unresponsive, you'd think the game was bugged. Whatever, I give up. Never again will I play this boring game. Damn antisocial alpaca. I cursed his name and smacked the TV. As soon as I do... The TV makes a sound like it's shorted, and then the screen goes blank. I change the channel. Nothing. Check the power cable. Nothing. Whack it again. Nothing. I guess it's broken. Damn. This crummy TV is on lease from the Braun Tube workshop downstairs. It's probably just old. You made Mr. Alpaca angry. Damn. I'll have to get it repaired later. I turn off the TV and lie down on the couch. I'm fed up with the humidity of Japanese summers. I stare at a conspicuous stain on the ceiling while fanning myself. I know what that stain is. I close my eyes, and what naturally comes to mind is that impossible scene I saw an hour ago. They're gone! As I left Radican, everyone vanished before my eyes. I can't explain it, and it wasn't just the people on the street. The people in the stores gone, and the restaurants gone, even the cars vanished, drivers and all. And it all happened in the blink of an eye. Suddenly, an empty city spread before me. I could still hear the music from the stores, but those catchy melodies were the only sounds of life remaining. Heat was rising from the asphalt in waves, but I felt only a cold chill down my spine. I just stood there breathless until... What's wrong? Mayuri's voice brought me back to reality. Mayuri hadn't disappeared. She was right there looking at me with questioning eyes. Everyone disappeared. Just now, right? Huh? You saw it too, right? Just now, before our very eyes. Panic took hold as the enormity of what just happened had struck me. Unable to control myself, I grabbed Mayuri by her slender shoulders and shook her. Did you see it, Mayuri? You saw it, right? Huh? Stop it, please. Please stop shaking me. Mayuri's head flopped back and forth from my shaking. I didn't see anything. You didn't? I stopped shaking her and looked straight into her eyes. She returned my gaze with eyes clear as glass marbles. You saw nothing? Nothing at all. There were people here a second ago, weren't there? There were? Even the store employees are gone. That's impossible by any measure. Of course they are. Her reply didn't make any sense. It was like this when we got here. Oh, I know, you're seeing things, aren't you? I'm sure it's because of the heat. Totoro. Oh my god, Mayuri is adorable. You're just cute, okay? And I can't... How could she laugh at me at a time like this? I always thought she was a bit strange, but maybe her brain is actually broken, or maybe yours is. Oh, Corrine, ever think of that? I'm just saying. I realized that she couldn't help me. With nowhere else to turn, I looked up at the bright blue sky. There wasn't a cloud in sight. The scorching summer sun shone bright through the gaps between Akaba's buildings. Naturally, my eyes drifted to the top floor of Radican, where I had been just a moment ago. There it was, an enormous machine, that's what she said, like some kind of satellite embedded in the roof of the building where, not 5 minutes before, I had found Makase Kurasu's body in a pool of blood. What happened to her? Just before everyone disappeared, I could have sworn I heard the ambulance siren. Makase Kurasu might still be in the dark, a narrow passageway, cold, bloody, and alone. The thought disturbed me, but the question at the forefront of my mind was... What the hell is that satellite doing there? Right before Dr. Nakabashi's presentation, the building shook like a bomb and exploded. The roof door lock had been broken, and beyond it, someone had placed a satellite-like machine shrouded in smoke and glowing dust. When I first saw it, the satellite was on the rooftop. But that's not what I was seeing now. The satellite had penetrated the top floor, that's what she said, of the building, obliterating the room where Dr. Nakabashi's press conference had been held. It must have fallen out of orbit without burning up in the atmosphere somehow. I knew it was crazy, but what other explanation could there be? The real question was, when did that happen? Mayuri, about the satellite. Yep, what a surprise, huh? What do you mean, what a surprise? It made a huge kaplow sound. A huge kaplow? It certainly did make a sound, but I don't think it was kaplow. Ka-chow! Please tell me I wasn't the only one thinking that for a second. I say it was more like it was sleeping. You just need a flute to wake it up. Did that satellite fall out of the sky? Did it? Do you think any aliens were on board? So people were abducted. Had I lost my mind? What I had seen didn't match at all with what Mayuri was saying. Suddenly, nothing seemed real. Had I dreamt it all? Hey, you two. Hey, you two. Just then, a uniformed policeman ran up to us, his expression stern. What do you think you're doing here? This area is off limits. You have to leave. We're sorry. First, my good man, let's call you Officer A. I have one question. Man, this is some kind of video game, isn't it? Officer A. Thousands of people just vanished. You saw it too, didn't you? What are you talking about? Get out of here. I was quickly losing confidence in my own memories. I decided to tell him about Makase Kurisu and get him to call an ambulance, but before I could... Look, I don't have time for your nonsense. The policeman took me by the upper arm and said... No one got stabbed at Radican. What? How could he say that with such certainty? While I was still trying to comprehend the situation, the policemen forcibly led us away. UPX? We were escorted up to UPX and released. There were people at UPX like usual. Actually, there were far more people than usual. The place was packed. Just as Officer A had said, Chudori had been blockaded by police, so nobody could enter. There was nothing we could do. We headed back to the lab. And that brings us to the present. I'm baffled. Did the whole hour since the beginning of Nakabashi's presentation really happen? I check online for any news. The net is buzzing about the mysterious machine that crashed into Radican. All of the major stations in Tokyo, even To TV, are running special bulletins about it. Fortunately, it doesn't look like anyone was hurt, but Chodori is still closed off. Akihabara Station is jammed with reporters and curious onlookers. Nobody has mentioned anything about the disappearance of thousands of people from Akiba streets, nor about Makase Kurisu's murder. It's all a mystery. A mystery? I see. So that's it. From the sofa, I spring to my feet, a wide grin on my face. Daru and Mayuri turn and stare. This is all an elaborate cover-up by the organization. Their influence has corrupted local law enforcement, which means our entire government has already been under their control. My God! But they underestimated me, for I am not so easily played. One day I will expose their deeds and put an end to their reign. Having come to a satisfactory conclusion, I take a celebratory bottle of Dr. P. I have a can of Dr. Pepper right next to me. My favorite soda from the fridge. Oh my God. Oh, Kareen. We're like the same person, except you're batshit. Well, I am kind of insane. Isn't everybody insane sometimes? Anyway, the lab has no air conditioning. Ice cold drinks are essential. Oh my God, nope. I would move immediately. Ah, elixir intellectuals, a drink fit for a genius. Cola's better. I mean, Coca-Cola's good, but not Dr. Pepper good. Especially Cherry Dr. Pepper good. Especially McDonald's normal Dr. Pepper. I don't know why McDonald's has the best Dr. Pepper. I'm just saying. Ocarine really loves his Dr. P. I pity the man who knows not the greatest of this beverage. Step through the curtain, dividing its center, and you'll enter the heart of Future Gadget Laboratory, the development room. Just as the name implies, this is the room where we develop future gadgets. Needless to say, it is strictly off-limits to outsiders. Yes, I know the setup is cheap. I would much rather have an airlock than a curtain, but our research budget is already scraping the bottom of the barrel. Besides, what's important isn't money, it's ambition. I poked Daru and bid him follow me into the development room. Man, just a vacuum cleaner. What is that? Is that a super-powered umbrella? Is that a giant grenade? What else is here that looks weird? That looks like a game console. Is that supposed to be like a tiny little TV? You know, is that they have a ripoff of 7-Up? I mean, doesn't the same company own Dr. Pepper and 7-Up? It's like Dr. Pepper 7-Up Corp or something. So, you know, please sponsor me. I would love free samples of Dr. Pepper, okay? I would love a lifetime supply. All of the windows here are weather stripped with packing tape, so it's dim. And hot, almost like a sauna. I've been wanting to buy an air conditioner for the lab, but there's no money for that. We're currently accepting donations. If I'm working for you, you need an air conditioner, okay? There are laws. Well, this is Japan. I don't know their working laws. Never mind. At least where I'm from, which is the US of A, there's laws where you have to have a certain minimum of stuff, and I'm pretty sure an air conditioner is one of them for most places. I guess it depends on where you're working. Upon entering the development room, I pick up the lab coat that's lazily draped on the chair and put it on. I always wear a lab coat in the development room for practical reasons as well as symbolic ones. Daru, however, refuses to wear his. Putting it on and taking it off is apparently too much trouble for him. He can't be bothered to do anything that doesn't interest him. It's men like him who give our generation a bad name. Okay, so if you put Daru and Ocarine together and, you know, mix them, then you have me, okay? You could also put a bit of my Yuri in there, but let's not talk about that part of me. His lab coat, purchased from my own pocket money, I might add, just sits on the shelf. It's never been worn and probably never will be. Daru, is the plan progressing smoothly? What plan? Daru gives me a blank look. I sigh and turn his attention to the table in the middle of the room. Sitting magnificently on top of the table is a commercial-grade microwave oven. It's significantly larger than newer home models. The plan, as in the plan, obviously. I'm talking about perfecting gadget number 8. Oh, that. How was I supposed to know? What you meant? We've known each other for what, 3 years now? We went to high school together and now we're going to the same university. We share an inseparable bond, like prison cellmates. He's only been a lab member for 2 months though. We were in different classes junior year and actually we didn't talk at all, so 2 years. Details. The point is we've known each other a long time. I expect you to keep up with me here. No. N-O-P-E. Nope. Awkward silence. Man, all I wanted to do was have one of those cool cryptic conversations where we talk about plans and preparations and other important sounding stuff, but no one knows what it means except us. Shot down again. So, are we any closer to figuring out what's wrong with gadget number 8? Not yet. FutureGadgetLab.com. So far, the Future Gadget Laboratory has completed a total of 8 inventions. As I explained to Alpaca Man, the lab's primary goal is to develop weapons for the war against the Dark Dominion, led by the organization. Wait, I just realized, we're Alpaca Man. Shit. I'm freaking out, man. Realizing your own existence is hard against the Dark Dominion, led by the organization that rules the world from the shadows. At present, we haven't completed any inventions of the sort. On the contrary, we haven't even figured out what we should make. But along the way, we have managed to create some ingenious futurist gadgets to a byproduct of our own research. It is a fundamental truth of science that great inventions are often created by accident, in other words, serendipity. Allow me to introduce our glorious future gadgets. Gadget number 1, the Bit Particle Gun. Gadget number 2, the Bamboo Helicam. Gadget number 3, could this be Aura Aura? What? I want to... 1 second. A lie detector based on thumb perspiration. Though it might be more appropriate to call it a sweat detector. You have to admit it's a pretty clever invention. Its name is a reference to a classic manga, Juju's Bizarre Adventure. I've heard that's good. I've never actually watched it. I don't know why I clapped. But okay, so we know what it is now. I'm satisfied. Number 4, Mod Stank. What? Gadget number 5. Once again, I've made a worthless object by Goemon. Okay, nope. We are gonna see what that means too. Here, let's read all of them first. Saloom Saber. Ghost in the Ball. Created by combining a dryer and a vacuum. The dryer is operated using the exhaust of the vacuum. Its name is reference to the popular anime Lupin's the Third. A red chemical glow stick. Spark Wars. Okay, so Star Wars. Anyway. A gadget created by arranging 12 6-inch CRT monitors in a sphere. Small CMOS cameras are installed in the gaps between the monitors, each connected to the monitor on the opposite side of the sphere. This attempt at practically optical camouflage is the greatest masterpiece among the completed future gadgets, but its sheer size makes it difficult to store. Its name is derived from the sci-fi manga Ghost in the Husk, which has an anime adaptation. I think so does JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. If I'm correct, yeah. Okay, so then, good. They can all be seen on the website Daru. They can all be seen on the website Daru made. So, feast your eyes upon the product of a mad scientist genius. Anyway, our current problem is future gadget number 8, the Phone Wave. Name subject to change. Phone Wave is a pretty weak name, so I've added name subject to change to the end while we come up with something better. For the record, it was Mayuri's idea, not mine. The Phone Wave? I mean, that's not a bad name. I don't see the problem with it. If you want... Oh, man. I got a better one. Ramen Cooker. I'm so dumb. That is so never mind, ignore me. I'm not naming anything ever. When a future gadget is completed, the 3 of us discuss what to name it. I prefer names based on mythology, or names with hidden meanings that need extra explanation to understand. Daru thinks my naming style is too ridiculous. He just doesn't have a passion for words like I do. Mayuri can't be bothered to remember difficult names. She says they don't fit in her head. And so our opinions on gadget names are always split. But I digress. The Phone Wave, name subject to change, is in short a remote-controlled microwave. What about the Phone Wave NSTC? NSTC. The Phone Wave NSTC. It works. You put food into the microwave before you leave, then on your way back, call the attached cell phone to start the heating process. Voila, hot food ready for your arrival. So it is basically a piece of junk. A few days ago, however, we discovered that the Phone Wave, name subject to change, has a second unintended capability. Our brave, or possibly just ditzy Mayuri, just made it her daily routine to heat up some frozen fried chicken by remote control. Long story short, she was defrosting her beloved juicy chicken number 1, as usual, when the unexpected happened. The chicken came out more frozen than when she put it in. The microwave refroze the chicken. Since then, Daru and I have been searching for the cause. We tried copying what Mayuri did, but we just can't reproduce the freezing phenomenon. And when we tried to freeze a banana, it turned out really weird. I just don't get it. Daru, now looking completely fed up with the heat, starts fanning himself with his shirt. I know what he means by really weird. Let's see if we can't make it happen again. Mayuri, bring forth the bananas. Are you gonna turn them into gel bananas again? Okay. That's been bugging me, Mayushi. Can you stop calling them gel bananas? Gel bananas. But gel bananas are gel bananas. I take the bananas from Mayuri and stick the whole bunch into the phone wave. Name subject to change. Why do you have to use the whole bunch? It's a waste of food. Your stinginess could cost us the battle with the organization. That's fine with me. Mayushi always buys the bananas, and now Mayushi can't eat a single one. Next time, we'll only do one banana. But I already put the whole bunch in, so I ignore her hungry complaints. The phone wave NSTC is simple to use. It's a microwave with a phone taped on. The number is already in my address book. I just need to call the phone wave. Now, where did I put my phone? I check my pants and coat pockets. Now, where did I put my phone? I check my pants and coat pockets. Now, where did I put my phone? I check my pants and coat pockets. Let's press the phone triggers button and call the cell phone and make a call to the phone wave in STC. It allows to confirm the controller settings from config of the system menu. Now, where did I put my phone? I check my pants and coat pockets. Oh, there we go. Okay, so go into address book, phone wave, call. Oh man, I'm connected. Hello, this is the phone wave, NSTC. This is the voice of Mayushi Guidance, the system Daru program to operate the phone wave. Do you hear Mayushi's voice? Be quiet, I'm trying to listen. You can operate the timer from this menu. After pushing the hashtag button, the # button, please enter the heating time in seconds. For example, press hashtag 60 for 1 minute. Hashtag 60 on Twitter, let's get it trending. For 2 minutes, press hashtag 120. Entering the command properly will cause the phone wave NSTC to function like a normal microwave. Instead, we're going to deliberately mess up the and enter 120 hashtag. Okay. That should do it. This method was originally a simple mistake on Mayuri's part, but it somehow starts the freezing process. The phone wave name subject to change comes to life. The turntable begins to rotate. Nice turntable, right? It's even spinning backwards. Backwards? I never noticed that. That might have serious implications if we look at quantum critical behavior driven by Hund's rule. Yeah, no. Not Hund's rule? No. Okay. The three of us wait and stare at the spinning bananas. After 120 seconds pass, the microwave chimes. Mayuri takes the bananas out. Gel bananas already. The bananas have become not bananas. Gelatinous blobs coated with a thin membrane. They look more like pickles now. I'd eat them. I don't know if I should have admitted that I would eat them, but I would. They'd probably taste weird. But I don't know. I like pickles. So, and I love gelatinous blobs in my mouth. Don't quote me on that. After Mayuri discovered that the phone web, NSTC, had a freezing function, we attempted to freeze a bunch of bananas. This is what happened. This is our story. It just gets more confusing each time. Daru, you wouldn't mind eating one of those, would you? Of course you wouldn't. It's for science. Your sacrifice will forever be remembered. They look really nasty. I don't know what voice to give Daru. The taste doesn't matter. What happens is that you eat it. So come on, Daru. No need to be shy. Break a leg or a stomach and go for it. No way. Fine, Mayuri. The honor shall be yours. But gel bananas are all gloopy, droopy, soft, and squishy. Wait, she already tried one? It had no flavor and wasn't tasty at all. Gloopy, droopy, soft, and squishy. Daru, what do you think? Soft and squishy bananas? Soft and squishy bananas. Mayushi, say your bananas are all soft and squishy for me. Daru-kun, your nose is bleeding. Please, just say it. Your banana's all soft and... Don't make her say that, you perv! Daru retreats after I hit him with a tissue box. Mayuri looks at us with an innocent smile. She doesn't get it, obviously. Anyway... They're gelatinous, a semi-solid state of matter. In other words, there is a possibility that the intermolecular bonds were weakened. What could have partially liquefied the bananas? I've got it. I turn to the whiteboard and write freezing in the middle. Then I cross it out and slap the board with my hand. What we thought was a freezing function is actually something else. A bold statement if I do say so myself. So why isn't anyone surprised? Now's the time to shout. What you say? Come on, don't be shy. Their reaction are pathetically weak. Mayuri probably didn't even understand half of what I said. We already knew that? Oh. The problem is we don't know what it is doing or why it's doing it. If it's the opposite of freezing, then couldn't it be thawing them? Mayuri, you're cute and all, but... What? That makes no sense. Oh yeah, it's thawing the bananas. What a silly question, Mayuri. What you're describing is just a normal microwave. Then what is it? We don't know, and that's the problem. He's right, to be honest. I haven't a clue. In any case, there's nothing we can do about it now. It's time for Daru and I to head to Dahabaru. I think I said that right. I probably butchered it so hard, and I apologize. I'm bad. No. There's going to be a seminar at ATF, and we have to be there. It's part of our studies at Tokyo Denki University. Summer credits. Basically, we have to attend the seminar and write a report. Come to think of it, what's today's seminar about again? I looked it up before the summer holiday began. I should have written it down. Behind me is a large unidentified object that crashes into a building near Akihabara Station. The building is under police barricade. No one is allowed to approach, but from a distance the object appears to be some kind of satellite. As we cross the overpass, that connects UPX and Dahabaru. I don't know. Daibiru? Dahabaru? I don't know if I'm saying that so wrong. I know I am. I'm sorry. I don't know how to pronounce it. If anyone could tell me how. I should probably watch the anime again, because that's where I think I'm getting the Dahabaru from, or some, like it's something like that. But I looked down to see a huge crowd of people moving through the plaza. You got mail. There are even some garshly dressed young men and women, the sort you don't usually see around Akiba. And we got mail. What is this? Okay, so just a cryptic message. Okay, in my Yuri. You know, I'm really sad about dropping my Oompa. It's worse than last year that I missed buying Fatty Jiro Froggy. Are you talking about the Oompa we bought you? Cause I thought we didn't. What is this? A reply? That's the one. That's the one from last year, right? I thought you weren't interested. Said. All right, mail sent. And then can we respond to this message? No, okay. We can change settings, we can open our mailbox. What's settings? Change wallpaper. I like that wallpaper. I'm just gonna keep it. Phone ringtone? I kind of, you know what, I'm not gonna mess with this right now. We have more pressing matters to attend to. Everyone is walking towards the main street, which is still quartered off. Daru, aren't you going to check out Redican? No point, can't get close. I've been following the news online though. There's already 100 threads about it on @channel. It's huge, man. Oh, so that's why he was staring at his phone earlier. We entered Diabolical. And take the elevator to the 5th floor, ATF Assembly Hall. Man, feel that AC, I'm alive! Unlike the lab, Dahabaru has air conditioning, yet another reason for our diligent participation in the seminar. About the phone wave, NSTC, I might have found our answer. You know, that NSTC thing is really annoying. I won't give in that easily, even if no other lab members use NSTC. I will carry on until the day we decide its true name. Now's not the time. So what's your latest ridiculous theory? What do you mean ridiculous? My genius brain considers every possibility. Even those a lesser mind would say break the laws of nature. Don't you dare call me that ridiculous. So basically you're just pulling stuff out of your ass. You can't call that science. Daru, I have a hunch that the phone wave NSTC may be the key to opening Steins Gate. How's that? They said the name of what we're playing. Steins what? You lushing me back at ridiculous, man. A chime signals our arrival on the 5th floor. The elevator doors open slowly as we step out of the elevator. I bump into someone. I quickly grab the person's shoulders to keep them from falling. I'm sorry. What? Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode of Steins Gate. Another cliffhanger. But anyway, guys, if you did, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and comment. Hit that bell and get all notifications from this channel if you want to see more. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Peace. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, you can check out my previous video here, or even a playlist related to this video here. There is also a video that was picked out by YouTube just for you, and last but not least, you can click here to subscribe. Anyway, guys, my name is Aura, and I'll see you later. Take care.